my man is popping like. I hear him saying Genesis got the wrong doctrine. I just tell him click the link, let's get it on and popping. Everybody know G's push the envelope. I ain't talking record label when I put you in the scope. Big G's, not the little ones. Big G's, not the little ones. Big G's, not the little ones. Stay down till the missiles come. Big G's, not the little ones. Big G's, not the little ones. Big G's, not the little ones. And I heard they want smoke.
Now again, if that's a fact, which it is, why are we voting for this person? Why aren't we just trusting it? Why don't we trust God like we trust Kamala Harris? That's the question. Why do we vote for this woman? Can anybody name one good thing Kamala Harris has done for black people? Just one? Okay, I see what I gotta do. Can any of you dumb black people name one thing that Kamala Harris did for us? Maybe I gotta do that instead. Because when I try to be nice, no one wants to listen. But apparently we gotta be stupid. Because this woman is responsible for all types of our cousins and uncles being murdered by the California state prison system. But you wouldn't have voted for her. That's why nobody respects black people everywhere we go. No one respects us. Because you don't respect yourself. How many times do I have to keep saying it? We are the only race of people on the planet Earth that get on songs and talk about killing each other.
That's right.
Can anybody name, can anybody tell me an Asian rapper that gets on songs and talks about killing other Asians? Huh? Name one. Is there an Arab rapper that gets on songs that talks about killing other Arabs? So why are black people the only ones that get on songs and talk about killing other niggas? Huh? And we vibe to it, and we talk about smoking on this nigga, smoking on that nigga. Don't you idiots know that you're nigga too, huh? Don't you know he's talking about you? You see, it's all funny. It's all fun and games. I'm telling you, it's all fun and games until your best friend gets shot in his effing head, man. I know it's so funny. Until your friend gets shot in the head and niggas is on the song talking about how I'm rolling up the loud pack. I'm rolling up Jamal. I'm rolling up JJ. Pookie's in the goddamn backwood. Now it's not funny anymore. Now why the hell can we allow this? We got to do something about it. But you didn't want to do anything about it. You wanted to sit there and smoke on Tuka. It's all fun and games. Let's smoke on Tuka, huh? And tell your goddamn best friends in a backwood, in a Swisher Suite. Huh? Where we at? Read that again in Proverbs. We're gonna move on. Go ahead.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 22.
And you know what's the best thing about this? None of y'all can call me a liar. None of you black people can come up here and say that I'm lying. Not a single one of you. You might say, hey, you're being really mean. I don't like your message. But you can't say I'm lying. You can't prove what I'm saying to be false. You can't. All you can say is, I don't like the way that you're delivering it to me. That doesn't sound very nice. Well, black people have been talked to very nice for 500 years, and what has it done for us? You've been getting talked to real nice and kind, and you know, just keep doing what you're doing, and God knows your heart, and Jesus is Lord, yes. And what has it done for us? Nothing. So now we're not going to talk nice. Now we're going to curse you black people out because that's what y'all deserve. Because y'all don't know anything. Y'all know so much, but you know so little. You know every lyric to the City Girls song. You know every lyric to Lil Durk and every lyric to goddamn NBA Youngboy. But you don't know the 3 branches of government, but you went and stood in line for hours to go vote for Kamala Harris. So yes, we're gonna curse you the hell out. Yes, we're gonna get on you. That's what we're gonna do. Much love, sis. Where we at? Give me that Sirach 13. Oh my goodness. Give me that Sirach to the 13, the Good News Translation. This is why it's so important for our people to have a good understanding of the Bible. Because if you had a good understanding of the Bible, the things that take place in the black and Hispanic community would never happen. No one would ever be able to pull the okie doke on us. But the problem is we've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok. And the reason why that's been is because we didn't take any pride into doing any due diligence and betting ourselves scholastically, any knowledge. We don't care about that. We just care about going to the NC Central homecoming or the Winston-Salem homecoming so we can get drunk and high, man. That's all it is, man. Like, come on, let's be serious here. I've been to 3 homecomings in the past 3 weeks. And you know what it all was? It all boiled down to one of 3 things. Getting high, getting drunk, and finding a woman to get high and drunk with and do something else afterwards. That's all it is, man. What you coming in here to what? Is there going to be some a round table of scholastic conversation? Is that what's getting ready to happen here? We're going to talk about the plight of black people and what we can do to fix these things. We're going to address the negative things in our community and say, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get a plan together so we can check off all of these negative things in our community. Is that what's going on? Or are we just getting drunk and high? Come on, man, eating goddamn hot dogs, man. That's all we're doing here, man. We said we eating barbecue, we eating some brisket, drinking Casamigos and smoking weed, man. Come on, bro. Like, let's be serious here. Can we be honest, please, black people, just for 2 seconds? Let's just be honest for 2 seconds, black people. That's just it. I just want 2 seconds of honesty. Get that Sirach real quick. Go ahead.
The book of Sirach, chapter 13 and verse 4 to 10. A rich person will use you as
Say what?
A rich person will use you as long as he can.
A rich person will use you as long as he can. And that's what Kamala Harris did. That's what Joe Biden did. And that's what Barack Obama did. That's what every single one of these politicians that you black people go vote in office, that's what every single one of them do. They use you until they have they don't have any use for you anymore. That's why when Joe Biden got elected into the office in 2020, he went on Twitter. Y'all can pull up the tweet. And he said, I want to thank the black community because without them, I would not be here. Now, can anybody tell me one thing Joe Biden did in his 4 years as president for black people? Can someone name me one thing, just one thing that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris did for our people as president and vice president of this country? One thing, just one. One thing, brother. Nothing. But we went and stood in line for hours to go vote for them. What's wrong with black people, man? Is something wrong with us? Apparently there must be, because we love these people who do nothing but take advantage of us at every turn. Oh, I'm gonna post this. Oh, Kamala, here's a good idea, Kamala. Why don't you go to this press conference and give the black people your recipe for collard greens? That'll really get them. That's what. Guess what? It's a joke, but guess what? That actually happened though. There was actually a meeting with Kamala Harris and her PR team. Okay, here's what we're gonna do to win these stupid black people over. You're gonna go over there and you're gonna tell them your collard green recipe. And she did that like five, 6 times. That's all you got to do. Here's the game plan, Kamala. Don't talk about anything that you're actually going to do. Don't talk about any policy that you're going to put in the legislation. Don't do anything none of that. Just give black people your collard green recipe. And you stupid ass black people ate it up, man. God damn, I can't stand our people sometimes. Hell yeah, sometimes. No, hold on. Now think about this, brother. Think about this, King. Kamala Harris as the Attorney General in the state of California. She was one of the biggest proponents of the 3-strike law. So if that's the case, and we voted for that woman, what that make us? Goddamn, man. I'm like, come on, bro. Now, we are the stupidest smart people on the earth, though. Because we are the most God-blessed people on the earth. But we act goddamn every other day, man. I mean, we act so goddamn stupid sometimes. It's unbelievable, man. Right. I'm just talking about blatant stupidity. Listen, 5 different times she posted it on her YouTube channel, man. Hey, Kamala. I'm sorry, I gotta keep saying it. Do you know why she did that though? Because 8 years prior, Hillary Clinton went on the Breakfast Club, and at the end of the interview, they was like, "So you got any other questions?" And I think it was Angela Yee asked Hillary Clinton, name one thing that you carry that most people don't know about you? And she goes, hot sauce. What the? And that won black people over to go and vote for her? How little respect do these people have to have for us? And how stupid do they think we must be to think, ooh, Hillary Clinton carries hot sauce in her purse. We gotta go vote for her. First of all, what person just carries hot sauce in their bag? Nigga, if I had a homeboy that just had a box, just a thing of Louisiana or Texas Pete just in his bag randomly, nigga, what the f is wrong with you, man? Huh? What's wrong with you? You just got hot sauce. You freaky ass nigga. What's wrong with you? Why are you just carrying hot sauce? I don't know any black person that just carries hot sauce in their bag. No, none of them. I've never met them. Not a single, like seriously, not a single one. But they view you so little. And they think about you so stupid that all Kamala Harris got to do is say, well, I use this hot sauce, and this is how I cook my collard greens, and I use bacon fat, and then you go and vote for her. How embarrassing is that? You're not embarrassed by that? Don't you feel like, you don't think like, damn, man, they really must think we're stupid. Well, they must think you're stupid, and guess what? You ain't giving them nothing but a reason to think you're stupid. Right. What else? Keep going to Iraq. Watch this. So now we're going to read the Bible, because this is what our people need to not be stuck on stupid no more. One of the main reasons why we stuck on stupid is because of this right here. It's because of this sign right here, brother. It's because we believe that Jesus Christ looks like the same people who enslaved us. We believe that Jesus Christ looks like the same people who put us on a cargo slave ship, who said that we are 3/5 of a human being. And you think that someone that looks like that is going to come and save you? How you think that someone that looks like that is going to come and deliver you? You think that someone that looks like that is going to die for your sins? Man, you people are out of your cotton-picking mind, man. Right. And listen, let me tell you something, man. If it was up to some of you black people, we would go back to slavery. Listen, if Kamala Harris put it into legislation, black people are going to go back into slavery, you wouldn't even know about it because you never read about it. All you heard is Cardi B endorsed Kamala Harris. I'm going to endorse Kamala Harris. Right. That's what you heard. Unbelievable. Keep going to Sirach.
Book of Sirach, chapter 13 and verse 4. A rich person will use you as long as he can profit from it.
Yep.
But when you need him, he will leave you helpless.
He will leave you helpless. What's going on, sister? Let me ask you a quick question. Did you vote?
Did I vote?
Yes, ma'am.
I did.
Who did you vote for, if you don't mind me asking?
Okay, is there a reason you need to know who I voted for?
Yes, there is.
I did.
Okay. Did you vote for Kamala Harris?
I did.
Can you name me one thing that she did as either vice president, as attorney general, or district attorney in San Francisco for black people?
She capped the insulin price to $35 when my mother was paying $285.
Sister, I got you. Sister, but listen, is that just for black people or that's for all American citizens?
That's for all Americans.
Okay, so I'm asking specifically for black people.
But I don't need her to do just for black people.
What do you?
You the vice president and president for all.
But listen, she was also.
Okay, we don't live in this world by
But
ourselves.
listen, so why is it that she doesn't have to do anything for black people, but Donald Trump has something called the Platinum Plan that he had in process to put $600 billion for black businesses?
And how many of us own black people?
I mean, not enough. But with his plan, there was going to be more. That's besides the point, sister. The point is, at least Donald Trump had something in place to help us.
You can't trust nothing Donald Trump say.
I can't trust nothing Kamala Harris said.
He tell a lie today. She ain't had time yet. She had 100 days. Trump had 8 years.
Sister, she had 4 years. What are you talking
She
about?
wasn't the president.
She was the vice president.
But she was not the CEO. Any company you go in, the CEO is the person in charge, not the vice president.
Right.
The vice president can only do what the president allows him to do. So she can only do in the realm that she can.
Gotcha.
But Donald Trump was president, and he didn't do shit for me and you.
But that's not true, actually. That's not. Do you know what the First Step Act is? Do you know what the First Step Act is? Or just you don't know? Our people don't know. Just be emotional. Just emotional. That's your emotionalism. Let me read y'all something, right? And again, this is not an endorsement of Donald Trump, but to sit up here and say that Kamala Harris did all this good for black people, or she couldn't because it's such a double talking argument, right? Well, she couldn't do a whole bunch of stuff for black people because Joe Biden was the president. What? What is that? You're still the second in command. You still have power to do things. Number one. Number two, you were still the attorney general of the state of California. You couldn't do anything then? Now let me read to y'all something. Hey, guess what? Donald Trump actually did for black people. Y'all don't know about this. The First Step Act, signed into law by Donald Trump in December of 2018, was one of his most significant achievements aimed at addressing racial disparities in the criminal justice system. Now, you know what's really interesting is some of Kamala Harris's biggest failures is with black people in particular is in regards to the criminal justice system. And what Donald Trump did when he went into office is help reverse some of those things. So some of the negative things that Kamala Harris did for our people, Donald Trump actually did the reverse of it, but you wouldn't know because you don't care to read. Now let's continue reading. It says, reducing mandatory minimum sentences for non-violent offenders, which disproportionately affected black Americans. You know what that means? Getting caught with an eighth of weed. Under Kamala Harris's administration, when she was the Attorney General of the state of California, depending on what your record was, you could serve serious prison time for getting caught with just a gram of weed. Donald Trump said that's not fair. That disproportionately affects black Americans. Let's not do that no more. Wow, but you don't know about that because you don't care. Let's keep going. It says, expanding rehabilitation programs for prisoners, helping them with education and job training to reduce, I can't remember what this is, recidivism, which is basically you coming back to prison. Reducing sentences for certain non-violent offenses. He pardoned a lot of people. He pardoned Kodak Black, man, and Lil Wayne. Come on, bro. I'm just saying. And I can continue to go on and on and on. But the point is, our people are God's chosen people. And we need to come back to God's laws, statutes, and commandments and understand that we are the greatest people on the earth. And the reason why we're on the bottom right now is because we have no value of ourselves. What's going on here, brother? Let me ask you something real quick, Kate. I know, I just want to ask you something, though, brother. Who is this on this sign? I want you to give me the first name. Be honest. Satan. Beautiful. Let's get this brother a hand. Satan. Now, a lot of us grew up with an image that's similar to this in our grandmother's house, right? And we was told that's what Jesus looked like, right? Does the Bible say Jesus looked like this? What does the Bible say Jesus looked like?
Yeah, copper skin, wool out here.
Okay, so if he looked like that, what does mama look like? What does mama look like? If Jesus is a black man, what do you think his mama look like? She gotta be black. What do you think his cousins and his aunts and his nephews and same thing, right? So we're telling our people that we are the same people that Jesus Christ came from. That we are God's chosen people, that we are the Israelites. And the reason why we're on the bottom right now is because we have not kept God's commandments. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and verse 54. Give me Isaiah 42 and 22 in the NLT.
Get out.
I want to read you these two verses, and I want you to tell me what race of people does it sound like is going through this, brother. Read this one first. Watch this. Isaiah 42 and 22 in the NLT. Deuteronomy 28 and 54. Watch this. Read this one.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
So say there'll be a race of people who would have their own brothers, would have an evil eye towards each other. Have you ever seen an Asian walk down the street, accidentally bump into another Asian, go, what the fuck are you looking at? You ever seen a white person, they go, excuse me, sorry Bob, how's your day? Good day. You ever seen a nigga actually step in another brother's shoe? Hey nigga, watch out, keep walking. That's what our people do. Watch this, keep going.
And toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
And the brothers are gonna have single parent households. They're gonna abandon their children. Now, y'all might know your father, right? But how many, do you know someone that don't know their dad? You know, a lot of people that don't know their dad. What color are they mostly? So-called black people, right? So what we're reading right here in the Bible is a punishment that would happen to our people for not listening to God's commandments. And it's perfectly describing our predicament, our condition right now. So the answer for reversing the curse is coming back to God by keeping His commandments. You see what I'm saying? Understanding how special we are. We're about to read another verse, and we've been speaking on it today. We're the only people on the planet Earth that make songs about killing each other. Think about that. Can anybody name any other race besides our people, besides black and Latinos, that get on songs and talk about killing each other, degrading their women, selling drugs to each other, talking about having sex with each other's women? It's only us. That's bad. So the point, King, is we got to understand how special we are and then treat each other accordingly. Because if I know that I'm special and you look like me, I'm going to treat you special too. You see what I'm saying? That's why they don't care about you getting on a song talking about you got a gun, you don't shoot somebody. Because they know you ain't going to shoot the white boy, you're going to shoot each other.
Right.
That's the truth. That's why they would drop off crates of guns in the black community. Because they know that you're not going to take them guns and go use them on this oppressive system that they've instituted. You're going to go take these guns and go kill someone that look just like you. How crazy is that? So wait a minute, but there were states that they would not allow, like in the state of Virginia, for example. It wasn't until the late 1800s that they legalized a black man's ability to read a book. Wait a minute, they will allow you to have a gun, but they won't allow you to have a book. Because what's more dangerous than a black man with a gun is a black man with knowledge of self. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what we're teaching our people, young brother, you understand? All praise to the Most High. You got a flyer? Let's get this brother a flyer real quick. Yeah, get that brother a flyer. All praise to the Most High. So when you get a chance, King, if you got any questions, by the way, you just listening? Do you believe in Jesus Christ? Absolutely. We just talked about him, brother. I said he looked just like you. Absolutely, we believe it. He's the Black Messiah. Amen. And he's coming back to save us, brother. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. Yes, sir.
And that is the first down for the Broncos.
Go back to that Sirach. Sirach 13. Let me know where we left off.
30 seconds remaining in regulation.
13. And we're going to keep asking our people the same question over and over again. I just wish so much that we believed in God like we believe in Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and Barack Obama. I wish so bad. Tens of millions of black people waiting in line to go vote for a woman who's done absolutely nothing for black people. Why can't we treat God like that? You won't wait for God for 10 seconds. You won't do nothing for God until it's the first of the month. Until it's time for you to pay your bills, you could care less about God. The only time people go to God is when they need something from Him. Please, Lord, I know I've been bad. I know I said I would change last month and I didn't. But please, Lord, let me play this like this. Please, Lord, please help me. You play God like He's some type of a fool. And you play stupid games and you win stupid prizes. And that's why we're the first fired, the last hired. We have the lowest literacy rate, we have the highest poverty rate. Everything negative you can think of, you can look in the black community and find it in. Everything positive you can think of, you can't find it in the black community. How sad is that? Because you don't care to do any of that. You don't care to better your condition. Where we at?
Book of Sirach, chapter 13 and verse 4. A rich person will use you as long as he can profit from it.
Yep.
But when you need him, he will leave you helpless.
But when they need you, but when you need them, rather, they will leave you helpless. And that's what every single one of these politicians has done to black people ever since we had the ability to vote. is use us for their political gain. And then when we need them, did absolutely nothing for us. Right? Precept, go ahead.
Jeremiah 17:5 in the GNT. The Lord says, I will condemn those who turn away from me and put their trust in human beings, in the strength of mortals.
That's what a lot of people do. You don't put your trust in God. You trust in Kamala Harris more than you trust in God. That's the problem with you black people though. Go to verse 5 of Sirach.
The book of Sirach, chapter 14 and verse 13 and verse 5. He will live with you as long as you have anything. He will gladly drain you dry.
That's what Kamala Harris did to us. That's what the Democratic Party has done to us. Let me ask you something real quick. Did y'all vote for Kamala Harris? Now, can you name me one thing she did? Okay, I got you. So, one thing. So just name one thing she did for us. Just name one thing, military. Stutter, nothing. She did nothing for us. What does you have being in the military? She said, I was in the military, so that means I know more than you. That's what she said. Actually, that means you know less than me. You're gonna go fight for a regime that's done nothing but oppress your people, your race for 500 years? Wow, you're really smart. That really shows how intelligent you are, sweetheart. Go ahead.
Verse 5.
That's why it's, hey, that's why it's your body, their choice now. You're real smart. Go ahead.
Verse 6. If he needs you, he will trick you with his smiles and cheerful, kindly words.
There you go. That's the Democratic Party. That's Joe Biden. Listen, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Sounds good, right? I'm going to do a whole lot to help the black community. And Kamala Harris is talking about how much she's going to do for us and has done nothing. As, again, 4 years of the vice president. When she was the attorney general, she did nothing. When she was the district attorney of the city of San Francisco, she did nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I'm asking black people, can y'all name one thing Kamala Harris did for us at any junction? Anything. Just one thing. Nothing. Okay, black people, I got another question. Do y'all know what your true nationality is according to the Bible? Do y'all care to know? Do you know what color you are? Because you call yourself black. But my jacket is black. Our skin color is brown. So do you know? Do you care to know? No, you don't. Where we at?
Verse 7. He will feed you until you are embarrassed. Finally, when he has drained you 2 or 3 times over, he will laugh at you.
He will what?
He will laugh at you.
That's what they've done. They've drained the black community 2 or 3 times over. And now they laugh at us. Right? Can we turn this up? Let's see. Let's see if this one's better. That's all right. Is it loud a little bit? Is it a lot better? All praise to the Most High. Now we really get to yell at y'all. Read this in the Bible real quick, brother. Go ahead.
If you see him later, he will pretend he doesn't know you and will pass you by.
Yeah. Do you think that these politicians really care about black people? No, they don't. That's why you can't name one thing they've done for us. Not a single thing. And in all of what I'm saying, I'm not campaigning for Donald Trump, but I'm saying, damn, at least there is something tangible that he did. But the point is to help with Donald Trump, to help with Kamala Harris. We need to come back to understanding who we are as a people. Give me Matthew 5 and 13 in the GNT. We need to understand who we are as a people because I was holding the sign of the yeah, that one. So that stuff like this will never happen again. How do y'all sisters feel about that sign right there? How do you feel about that? Do you care? You know, there's a saying, there's a quote, that those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. So this could very well happen in the future because we're not doing anything to prevent that happening in the future. What'd she say, by the way? What'd she say? She said, fucking white people. No, you're not. You ain't gonna bust a goddamn back into a fight, man. You black people are full of it. You're not gonna do nothing but hurt one of your own. That's one thing you can count on us to do is hurt each other. Unbelievable. Where we at? Matthew 5 and 13 in the GNT.
And the people of the
Matthew 5 and 13. Go ahead.
Matthew 5 and 13 in the GNT. You're like salt for the whole human race.
It says God's chosen people, the Israelites. We're supposed to be like salt for the whole human race. Now, salt is not, think about it this way. Salt is the most important ingredient for any dish. If you put black pepper, garlic powder, paprika, cayenne pepper, everything, but you didn't put salt on it, you would just, it's okay, but it's just missing that one thing. That one thing that'll really take this dish to the next level. Salt is the most important ingredient. That's how we are. That's what black people are. That's what Hispanic people are. We are the most important ingredient of the whole human world. We are the flavor of the whole human world. Right. That's why everybody wants to talk like us, dress like us, dance like us. They wish they could jump like us. Kylie Jenner is a billionaire off of getting white women to go get lip injections so that they can make their lips look like black women's lips look natural. They go and they go get surgery. so that they get their bodies look like our sisters look, like Black and Latino sisters look. God gives us these things naturally, just as a gift. And these people have to go and mechanically enhance themselves like a damn robot to get what we have naturally. They envy us. They want to be like us. We're the salt of the whole human race. But what else?
But if salt loses its saltiness,
But if salt loses its saltiness, then what happens?
there is no way to make it salty again.
There's no way to make it salty again, and then what happens?
It becomes worthless. So it is thrown out and people trample it.
And that's what black people have become right now. Worthless, and that's why I can step all over us. We act like we're worthless right now. You know why we act like we're worthless? Because we don't act like we have any worth. You don't treat each other like you have worth. If black people treated each other like they had worth, again, we would never hear this music that we hear right now. There would never be, if black people treated each other like they had worth, like they felt that they were worthy, we would never hear a nigga get on a song talking about killing another brother. It would never happen. We would never hear about these sisters getting on songs and talk about getting abortions. And that's, to be honest with you, that's the #1 reason why people wanted to vote for Kamala Harris, is so they can go and get an abortion and go murder your children. Why are 78% of Planned Parenthood clinics in black neighborhoods? Why would you equate women's rights with the right to murder? How is that a right? Women's rights, because that's what they do. They sell you on this idea of women's rights. It's not women's rights, it's the ability to go murder a child. Women's rights. That's just a goddamn sales pitch to get you silly ass people to go sign up for it. Women's rights. Because you're gonna think you're crazy. If someone comes up to you and says, hey, do you support women's rights? Well, yeah. But really what they're doing is masquerading abortion with women's rights. That would be like if I had in legislation white people are allowed to own slaves. And someone said, hey, do you support white people's rights? Well, a normal person is going to say, well, I mean, I support everybody's rights. Okay, well then sign this document. Okay. Well, really, it's just masquerading of slavery in that example. That's all it is, right? But the point is, our people don't care about these things. You don't. All it is, oh, I voted for her and you're crazy because you didn't vote for her. That's it. You have no tangible, you have nothing to retort with. Nothing at all. How y'all sisters doing? Y'all like Kamala Harris? Yeah? Why? Just a question. Why, sis? You're good? Are you good because you don't want to have the conversation or you just aren't able to? Just be honest. Oh, I don't want to have that conversation. So really no one wants to have that? No one wants to have the conversation. I thought we're all going to college and we're all smart, right? We're all getting our degrees and all that type of jazz, right? So why don't you want to have an intelligent conversation? I bet if I had a bottle of Casamigos and Reposado and I tried to holler at you, I bet I could get your number. I bet I could crack. No doubt about it. But now when I try to have an intelligent conversation with you, you want nothing to do with it. That's why nobody respects black people. All they got, listen, man, if I walked up and down this street with a bottle of Clase Azul or 1942, I do guarantee you and declare this day, everyone's gonna look my direction. But when I start to have a question about politics, no one wants to listen. What's going on, family? How y'all doing? Not too bad. Y'all believe in God? Beautiful. Okay, so how do we show God that we love him? That's the question. Studying the scripture. That's a beautiful answer, right? So let me show you something. 1 John 2 and 3. Because there's a saying, don't just say that you love me, but what? Show me you love me. Anybody can say they love anybody, but love is an action word. If you love somebody, there's things that you will do for that person. There's sacrifice that you will make to show that person that you love them. So we got to make sure that we're not just saying that we love God, we got to make sure that we're showing God that we love him. So let me show you this real quick.
The book of 1 John chapter 2 verse 3. Hereby we do know that we know him.
Here's how we know that we love God. Here's how we know that we know God. Go ahead.
If we keep his commandments.
If we keep his commandments. Now what are the commandments of God, sis? 10 commandments. That's good. Okay, now think about this. Moses was, I'm not trying to play 21 questions. Not trying to think about this, right? Moses was on that mountain for 40 days. I'm going to wrap up shortly, I promise. He was on that mountain for 40 days. How long would it take y'all to write down 40 commandments? I'm sorry, 10 commandments. It wouldn't even take you 10 minutes. It wouldn't take you long at all. The reason I bring that up is there's way more than just 10 commandments. There's things like, let me show you this right here. Let me see this right here. There's things that we're not allowed to eat that God said we're not allowed to eat. Crawfish, crab, pig, shrimp, etc. Do you eat any of those things? Yeah, a little bit, a couple seafood boils, not every now and then. Yeah, I get it. Now think about this. The Bible just said if we love God, we'll do what he says. And he said don't do these things. So which one do you love more? Seafood boil or God? God, right? Okay, so would y'all be willing to give those things up to show God that you love him? Beautiful. All praise to the Most High. So I'm gonna wrap it up with this. Since we're teaching our people that we are the greatest people, that we are, even though we are on the bottom right now, even though we have the highest incarceration rate, even though we live in the ghettos and the slums, and all these negative things are happening to us, that we are the greatest people on the earth. And all that we gotta do is keep those commandments that we just got done speaking about, and God's gonna send His Son to come and save us. So what I want y'all to do is just look at that flyer when y'all get a chance, and just do your own research. All praise to the Most High. Thank y'all for listening. All praise to the Most High. Again, going back to the point, I can say this, and y'all don't even have to agree. I know it's the truth. If I had a bottle of 1942 and walked up to every single one of these girls, like, hey,
Number 26 takes the ball on the carry, gets back to the line of
they'll let some random stranger come up to them and pour some damn liquid down their throat when they have no idea what's in there. No clue. But when we want to have a conversation with you about the woman that you stood in line to vote for 2 hours, you want nothing to do with that. You just have something so much better to do. Hey, people, you like, come on, man. You can't pull the wool over our eyes, man. We know what everyone's finna do. Come on, man. We're gonna go here, all the alumni are here to do the same thing as every single year. Get drunk, get high, get smash something, man. Come on, bro. That's all this is about, bro. Come on, man. Go ahead.
It's the book of John, chapter 3, verse 19.
You good, brother.
And this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light.
Yeah, you don't like being told the truth. You love being told the comfortable lie that makes you feel good. This Psalm 52:3. You absolutely hate when people tell you the truth. That's why when we tell you the truth, oh, they got the stankiest face. Did you see? You ain't never seen nobody. They would never look at a police officer like that. That police officer who comes and overplaces your community will kick in your door and serve you a warrant for some petty crime, for a traffic ticket. You will never give him that look. But some brothers trying to teach you the Bible free of charge, who tell you that God loves you, you're the greatest people on the earth, you're the best thing since just ever. You just look at it with just such disgust. And this is why nobody respects us. Because the people who try to tell you the right thing and teach you the truth, you absolutely hate. Where we at? Psalm 52:3. Go ahead.
Psalm 52:3. Yep. That love is evil more than good.
It says what?
That love is evil more than good.
That's our people's problem. You love evil more than good. You love the lie more than you love the truth. Which is why you went and voted for Kamala Harris. Now, that's not to say that Donald Trump is the truth, but the point is, I'm just saying that at least have some information as to why you voted for somebody. That's why you shouldn't have voted at all.
Kyle Perry.
What's going on, brother? Is that a cross on the neck? You believe in God? Hope so. Well, why you got a cross on the neck if you hope so? All right, that's okay. Where we at? Reset.
This is Deuteronomy 9:13 in God's Word translation.
Yep.
The Lord also said to me, I've seen these people.
I've what?
I've seen these people.
I know you people. I am you people. Well, I'm not like that. Y'all not like us, but we know y'all. We was once y'all. We were once doing the same. We were lost just like everyone. You know, y'all were lost. Y'all are lost. We were once lost too. That's why you can't there's nothing that y'all can say to us that we haven't already tried before. Oh, I don't have it. No, I don't got the time, brother. Yes, you do. You're full of shit, and you know you are. You're lying. You're lying to your teeth, and you know you are. I don't. What? Well, the liquor's gonna close till 9 p.m. What time is it right now? 4. You got plenty of time to go get that Casamigos. You got plenty of time. If you've got a rich nigga, you got plenty of time to get that trick ass nigga to buy you the 1942. You got plenty of time to get the Clase Azul or the Espallon, whatever tequila they're drinking. Come on, man. We know the drill. Read it.
I've seen these people, and they are impossible to deal with.
That's you black people. God damn, that's you black people. Impossible to deal with. You complain about the condition that you're in. Oh my God, we're facing this discrimination. We're going through this and we're going through that. Okay, guys, let's do something to fix it. Oh, brother, why? I don't got time. So you got time to complain about it, but you don't got time to do something about it. So stop complaining. Just accept it. Just be the white man's slave, man. That's it. That's because that's all. You're not showing that you don't want to be that. You just want to complain. Is that all you want to do? Just complain? You want to stay a slave, but just be able to complain about it and not do anything about it. Go ahead.
Number 47.
Impossible to deal with. That's us. Golly, there's ever people that were impossible to deal with. Give me Matthew chapter 11. Matthew 11. Yeah, give me that real quick. Matthew chapter 11. What's going on, sis? Let me ask you a question. Did you vote?
There's a party in the
Did you vote? It's a question, sis. No, you did not? You did? Who'd you vote for? It's a question, sis. Who'd you vote for? Kamala? Kamala, Camel Toe, Kamala, what's your name? Because I keep hearing different pronunciations of it. So for all the people who voted for Kamala Harris, I just want you to know that before she was the vice president, she was the attorney general in the state of California. And she got more black people locked up than any other attorney general ever.
right.
Do y'all want to do anything about that? Do y'all care? Or let's just shake our head and pretend that's not the truth. It's like, you know what you black people act like a little kid. Like, remember when you were scared of a monster coming in your room? You hid under the blankets and thinking, well, I'm under the blankets. If I can't see the monster can't see me. You act like you ignoring the problem makes the problem go away. That's what our people do. That's like going to the damn radiologist, and the radiologist says, "Hey man, you got cancer, man. You got stage 3 cancer. Okay, well if I just forget about it, it'll go away." That's what niggas' remedy for everything is, man. Forget about it and ginger ale. That's all we do, man. That's it, man. Well, if I just act like what he said isn't true, then I can just unbelievable. Where we at?
It's Matthew 11 and verse 21.
Bring that out when you got it. And this isn't like, again, people might get mistaken and think that this is like some pro-Trump rally. To hell with Donald Trump.
Right.
What the hell with Kamala Harris too?
Right.
Can we just tell the truth? Can we just tell the truth, please? That none of these politicians have your best interest at heart. Right. If they did, what was the good that happened during her 4 years of vice president? That's all we want to ask, and we're going to continue to ask that to show you guys' hypocrisy and to show you how gullible y'all are. And it should make you feel, it should make you angry. But not angry at me, angry at yourself for being angry at yourself and angry at these people who thought you were that dumb, who treated you that you just thought you were that stupid. That all they had to do was get Kamala Harris to tell y'all what her collard green recipe is. And now you silly black people went and voted for her. How embarrassing is that, man? That's not embarrassing at all? Y'all don't feel there's no embarrassment? No, none? Zilch? Nada? Well, she told brothers, she said, you know, she washes her collard greens in the bathtub and she uses vinegar, and that's why I should vote for her. You don't know any policy that she has domestically, internationally. You have no idea. You don't know anything about politics, man. Come on, bro. Go ahead.
Matthew 11 and 21. Woe unto the Chorazin, woe unto thee Bethsaida, for the mighty works which were done in you.
Chorazin and Bethsaida are cities in Israel. Now we're bringing that out because we are God's chosen people, the real Israelites. That's right. Blacks and Hispanics, we are the real Jews. We are the real people of the book. Jesus Christ, King David, Moses, Jeremiah, Samson, Ezekiel, Isaiah, Mary Magdalene, Mary, all of these great men and women in this Bible, they are our people. Black and Hispanic people. And just like the Romans, when you look it up, don't you know the Romans pandered to Jews as well? The same way that the United States of America panders to black people, the Romans pandered to their subjects as well. The Greeks pandered to their subjects as well for their benefit. So there's nothing new under the sun. That's why the saying goes, those who fail to learn from history are doomed to repeat it. And that's why black people are in the same position in 2024 as you were in 1924, as you were in 1824, as you were in 1724. Because you guys failed to learn from our past mistakes. And you think we're going to vote our way out of it. Let's just go vote. Let's go vote in a country that said we're 3/5 of a human being. How stupid does that sound? How goddamn foolish do you sound, man? You have these 3/5, you're just cattle to them. Don't you know that's why it's called chattel slavery? Right. You're barely more than a donkey or a cow to them. And you think you're going to be able to vote your way out of it? Let me ask you something. Did y'all vote for Kamala Harris? Did you vote for Kamala Harris? I'm just asking a question. Shouldn't you be proud of the potential first black woman president? I thought she was the first potential black woman president. Shouldn't you be so proud that you voted for her? Can someone please tell me? Like, come on, that's a reasonable question. Shouldn't you be proud of that? Why does nobody want to talk about that? I know. Because you can't have that conversation because you're not equipped to. You don't know why you voted for Kamala Harris. You don't know. You do? So tell me why. So why did you vote for her then, sis? Hello? You said you know why. Tell me one reason. You have no idea. Why did you even say, yes, we do know why we voted for her? No, you don't. You're just saying shit. Go ahead. How your sisters doing? By a show of hands, who voted for Kamala Harris? You did? What has she done that made you feel that way? You said, I feel like she can lead us.
They will have the first position in the second overtime.
Notice what she said. I feel. That's all it is. It's emotionalism. There's nothing that you can substantiate. There's no. Listen, this policy is good for black people, and that's why I voted for her. No, you didn't. You voted for it because all black people that have been in this country are pawns for the Democratic Party. That's all it's been. So you vote for whoever they tell you to vote for.
Right.
If the Democratic Party say jump off a bridge, half you niggas are gonna jump off a goddamn bridge, man.
Right.
When they say jump, you say how high. Now the problem with that is that you should have enough self-respect to realize that you're being used as pawns and say, wait a minute, I'm not gonna allow these people to treat us like that. I have more respect for myself and my people than to let these people treat us like this. But you know, you just walk down the street and look at people who are raising these fair points as crazy when you're crazy. I voted for Kamala. I stood in line to vote for Kamala Harris. Why? Because I just feel like I don't know. You don't know. You have no clue. Where we at? Yeah, read it again.
Matthew 11:21. Woe unto thee, Chorazin! Woe unto thee, Bethsaida! For if the mighty works which were done in you had been done in Tyre and Sidon, they would have repented long ago in sackcloth and ashes.
And that's so. Give me Deuteronomy 28:47. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 47. Give me Ezekiel 16 in the Amplified. In the Amplified Bible. We got just a few questions for people. That's all. Because everybody, once every 4 years, everybody turns into the just most intellectual political scientist ever. Everybody knows everything about politics every 4 years. But then when we begin to just ask y'all basic questions, hey, do you know the 3 branches of government? No, you have no idea. But you're gonna go and stand in line and go vote for somebody and you don't even know the 3 branches of government? Huh? That sounds pretty stupid to me. Even if it's not stupid, it at least is a waste of time. At best, it's a waste of time. At worst, it's embarrassingly stupid. How y'all sisters doing? The brother asked if y'all believe in God. Are y'all ashamed to declare that you believe in Jesus Christ as y'all Lord and Savior? Wow. But let something happen to y'all. I bet you're going to be calling on Jesus' name. Right. What's going on, brother? You believe in God? You believe in God, brother? Okay, you believe in God. Beautiful. What does God look like? God. Humanity? Did you vote? Who'd you vote for? Yes, sir. Why? Specifically, like what rights? So you just said, I'm not trying to argue, I'm just trying to talk to you, bro. So you say human rights as it relates to female? Like what? Like for females. So let's talk about females. What rights was Kamala Harris going to give females that they don't have? I don't think anything. I think abortion rights. Well, that's because she was a big supporter of abortion. Do you support abortion? Well, that's what her whole campaign of women's rights. Women don't. There's not a right that women didn't have 10 years ago that they were then going to have when Kamala Harris got elected as president. It was all about abortion. I didn't vote at all because both of them have no good for black people. The problem with our people though is we thought Kamala Harris was going to do this great job for black people. When as 4 years of vice president, she didn't do nothing. When she's the attorney general of California, she didn't do nothing. When she was the district attorney in San Francisco, she didn't do nothing. So what is it? Why should we go and wait and vote in line for Kamala Harris when she has a track record of not only not doing anything good for black people, but doing horrible things to black people, horrific things to black people. My uncle was executed by the California state prison system for the 3-strike law that Kamala Harris supported. We're teaching black people that we are God's chosen people, that we are the greatest people on earth, and that both the Democratic Party and the Republican Party just try to use us as pawns, and that we're not just pawns, that we are the kings and princesses of the earth, that Jesus Christ looks like us, that King David and Samson, all these great men and women in the Bible, they are our people. So-called blacks and Hispanics are the greatest people on the earth. And the reason why we're on the bottom right now is because we are not keeping God's commandments. And once we come back to keeping God's commandments, we're going to get put back on top, and nobody will ever be able to use us as pawns ever again. That's what we teach our people, brother. All right, brother. All right. Make sure you get a flyer, bro. Get a flyer for the brother right over there. Reset, go ahead.
It's Isaiah 9:15 in the CEB. Their rulers and leaders were the head, and the lying prophets were the tail. They had led the nation down the wrong path.
That's what our community leaders have done. Because who's the community leader of black people and Hispanic people? Do you know who the community leaders of white people are? Theologians, scientists, governors, state legislators, state representatives. Those are the leaders of the white community and of other communities. You know who the community leaders of the black and Hispanic community are? Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, T.I. Who put these people as a community? I didn't vote for them to be our community leaders. What does Cardi B do that is communicates community leader? Wow, that's it. Wow, look at her. Look at her just leading the community. I don't know how in the hell, huh? What is bigger than this? Is why, again, black people, we gotta ask ourselves, why did they have such little respect for us that they thought Megan Thee Stallion shaking her ass on stage is gonna get us to go and vote for all of her? Now you might imagine I said the truth. That's the truth. They literally did that. They paid millions of dollars to go have Glorilla, Cardi B, and Megan Thee Stallion go perform very provocative songs so that you black people can go and vote for them. Sorry, go vote for Kamala. And the world's supposed to respect us?
Right.
No, the Bible says those who want to be respected must show themselves first respectable.
Right.
That doesn't sound very respectable worthy. Sounds like you're an idiot. Where are we at? You got an Ezekiel looking for?
Yeah, Ezekiel.
Start at verse, let me see. 16 and 33, go ahead.
Ezekiel 16 and 33 in the AMP.
So we're going to read the Bible. I know some of y'all say that y'all love God. And if y'all love God so much, can y'all just listen to one verse in the Bible? Just one verse. I know y'all got time to listen to one verse. Y'all had time to go vote for Kamala.
Right.
You ain't got time to go listen to God? Let's see.
Men give gifts to all prostitutes.
So normally, a woman who works the blade, right? A lady of the night is what she's called. Usually she gets paid for her services, right? Normally. That's what's normally supposed to happen. But nowadays, let's read it. Let's read what happens with black people. Go ahead.
But you give gifts to all your lovers.
It says what?
You give gifts to all your lovers.
That's how backwards black people are. Normally, a lady of the night is supposed to receive payment. But our people are treated just like that. That's how our people, black people, are treated by the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. Because on one side, the Democratic Party is going to say, yes, we believe that institutional racism is a problem. Racism exists. America has a racist past. We acknowledge these things. The Republicans are the ones who are racist and don't acknowledge these things. That's what the Democratic Party will do. And they'll say, look, we're your allies. That's what the Democratic Party will say. Meanwhile, they will be the biggest supporters of Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood and abortion has been the biggest killer of black people in this country, more than black on black crime, more than cancer, more than car crashes, more than any other calamity ever. That is the biggest killer of black people in this country is abortion.
Right.
So they will, and they will do that, and they will gentrify your neighborhoods. But they'll say that they're your allies. Like these so-called the white allies, almost every single one of them are Democrats, right? So the hypocrites, all they're doing is using black people as a pawn, basically as a whore. The same way that a pimp uses a prostitute, that's how the Democratic Party and the Republican Party use black people. Because Democrats are going to say what I just said, right? But then the Republicans say, look, they're hypocrites. They're telling you America's racist and all this stuff, but on the other hand, they're supporting Planned Parenthood and they're gentrifying your communities. So all they're doing is just using you as the same way a pimp uses a hoe to get a vote, man. Oh, that's all.
Then what's his mama and his papa like? I hear him saying Genesis got the wrong doctrine. I just tell him click the link, let's get it on and poppin'. Everybody know G's push the envelope. I ain't talking record label when I put you in the scope. Big G's, not the little ones.
Our end, our beginning. Genesis. Join the new camp. Also, you can now support the ministry and give alms through PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, and Cash App. The Wada and Shalom.